What did you get, Jern?
A terrarium.
A terrarium? I thrifted this today. So this is it. And it's very beautiful. It's the original color. I got them off Temu. So look at this, you guys. Just look at this. I felt like I had worked so hard to get to where I was. And it was just like gone. Goodwill, welcome to the vlog. Happy New Year's. Oh. So we left that Goodwill. We're at another Goodwill. I found gingerbread salt and pepper shakers, and I've been looking for some to go with my, okay, we can go in and go potty. I was looking for some to match my gingerbread table theme decor. We're going into Target. Hey, what's the difference? Target's got two entrances. Fancy schmancy, not an entrance. Oh, I don't know how to use a trash can. Automatic door. I have this on the bright setting.
What?
What did you get, Jern?
A terrarium.
A terrarium?
Mm-hmm.
So she's been wanting one ever since she saw it at the thrift store. And we didn't let her buy it.
We didn't know what was missing.
Right.
And I finally got one from a Walmart.
From Walmart. You so excited. It was $12.97. Spent her own money. Oh, I'm sorry, Jern.
What is that?
These are seeds. Or was this the potting mix? This is chia seeds, right? Just use a few chia and wheat.
You will be able to once you just kind of...
Okay. Now we put in the rocks.
You have to have it growing something so it's got that dirt growing.
You just pour the rocks on top. Spread them around real good. All right, good job. Get that one in the trash.
Careful, I got this. I said that one. Can you do it?
You wash away your good fortunes. Welcome to the vlog. Got the little mom. The little mom out running her errands this morning. Upside down. Upside down.
Anything?
Nope. Oh my gosh, I was trying to turn something off and I actually hit record, so I'm just gonna go with it. Hello everybody. Hold on. Hold still. You got a little something on your face. I'm getting ready to eat lunch. We're just having mac and cheese. Canada, you call it craft dinner. So we're having the craft macaroni and cheese. But I wanted to do a little thrift haul because I haven't done one in a while. And I have some things here that I have thrifted over the past couple weeks. I really haven't thrifted that much. What, honey?
Can you give me some Coke?
I really haven't thrifted that much stuff. So anyway, as I was saying, I really haven't thrifted like that much stuff just because I haven't saw that much stuff that I wanted to buy. I'm kind of at the point where like if I don't, number one, if I don't specifically so specifically have a use or need for it, unless it is something that I'm like, which I'll show you. There's a couple things here I'm like, and I didn't actually need it or have a use for it. But anyway, I have been hunting gingerbread salt and pepper shakers or gingerbread themed table decor, just to add to my themed tables, which I have told you guys that I wanted to do like themed tables. Like right now I just have this tablecloth, which really there's not much that would go with that, but you know, I don't know what this kind of, is that a flower or fruit, but you know, I could have like yellow flowers or something. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I have a gingerbread tablecloth, and I wanted to get some gingerbread themed things to go in the middle of my table. So I found him. I think I might have vlogged it, I don't know, but one day I went to the thrift store and this was the only thing I found, and it was 99 cents, and he didn't have a mate, and I'm hoping one day I can find his mate. But he's all cleaned up, and so I'm just gonna put him downstairs on a shelf. And then day before yesterday, no, New Year's Eve maybe, we went to the thrift store and I found a pair of gingerbread salt and pepper shakers. This was the only thing I think I bought that day, but yeah, they've got buttons on one side and hearts on the other. This one right here, I was like, he looks like he belongs in like Suicidal Tendencies, if you know that band, like where they have the band. Anyway, some of y'all might not know what I'm talking about, but some of you might. But they were like $1.99 for those two. So I got this today. It was just a napkin holder. It was 99 cents, and I'm like, I need more napkin holders because if I'm doing themed table decor, you know, for my Sunday dinners, I need different. And I don't have just like, I have the wooden one. This is the same one that Papa has, and it's so I thrifted this one. I don't remember when, but it's so vintage looking, and that's what I love. And then I thrifted these salt and pepper shakers, and they are the exact same. Like Papa has the same thing and the same salt and pepper shakers, which we thought were funny because I thrifted them at two different places. I don't know where the salt is, but you know. Anyway, so yeah, I got another napkin holder. I'm almost done. Hold on. Eat your dinner. Eat your lunch. I thrifted this today. It was, I believe, $2.99 or $1.99. Again, you guys, I don't collect this stuff, but anytime I see it, I feel like I have to buy it. And plus I thought this was a good size because I needed something like this size the other day, and I don't have anything specifically like this size. And it's Anchor Hawking. So I just, you know, I've got quite a collection, even though I'm like, I don't collect, but when I see it, I feel like I have to buy it. The day that I got the record player, so if you don't know, we went to the Habitat for Humanity. I found a record player, and it was, they knocked it down to 40. It came on when we were there. The little dial that switches the thing to the record player, to the radio, to the 8-track, it got loose. I thought we could fix it, but we never did. We never could get it going. And so probably gonna gut it and put like different things in it. Then my husband on New Year's Eve, yeah, contacted a guy, found a record player. Guy said it couldn't get it to work. My husband worked on it. He's not a person that works on that kind of stuff, but yesterday, he's been researching and all kinds of stuff, but yesterday he was able to get it to work perfect. So it works perfect now. And so yeah, we have a record. I'll show you guys real quick. So this is it, and it's very beautiful. It's the original color and everything. And yeah, it's a slide one, so you slide it, and I'm not gonna slide it because there's stuff on there. Yeah, so we had something else here, so that's there. And he covered up the speakers because he didn't want the cats to think they can sharpen their claws or claw at it, so he put that on there.
The sides.
Yeah, and there's on the sides too. So I'm really happy with that. I mean, I think it looks cool. Vintagey, like I told you, I'm going to turn my house into something that looks like it's from like the 70s or 80s. Journey says the 80s. Anyway, and then what was there, Sterling took it and put it in her room and put her records and stuff on it, and it looks really, really good in her room. So now he's like, I just want your permission to gut your record player so we can get a different record player, and that's gonna go downstairs. Once he moves his CDs, I think it's gonna go in that corner. I know everything keeps changing, like I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, but I'm really happy with so far what I've done downstairs. And you know, it started as a vision like last spring, and it took a long time for me to actually get the shelf and get everything, but it seems like everything just kind of boom, 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 boom. And I didn't expect to get a vintage, you know, sewing machine. I just wanted to show my earrings. I got them off Temu. Anyway, moving right along. Today, yeah. Oh, what I was going to say with that is at that place, I did find this, which is the Star Glow platter. And I know a lot of people, like vintage collectors and whatnot, are after this star pattern, and this was $2, but initially when I saw it, I was like, oh, something I can put my beef on my roast, like when we do roast, and I can chop it up. In fact, I used it the other day when we did do that. So yeah, so I did have a use for it, and it is vintage and I love it, so I did get that. In addition to that one, there was this one there, which is another like big, this is like a platter, like it's not plate size. So you can see it's like bigger. They did actually have another one on top of this one that was the plate size, and so I was like, I just like the pattern, and it was $2, and I was like, you know, Canon Collection Cactus Flower, International China Company. I was like, you know, I can always use another platter for something. So $2, and so that's that. I'm gonna need another kitchen to store all my stuff in. Today, well actually, let's do yesterday. We went to a couple Goodwills and I bought this lamp. They were just putting it out. The guy brought a card out and my husband saw it in there and he was like, can I look at that? And then I was like kind of across the store and he was like, are you interested? And I just happened to look over and I was like, yes, I want that. So it is the lamp.
Wait, what Daddy said?
From A Christmas Story. It doesn't have a bulb in it, but the leg does glow. I don't know if you can see, there's no bulb in it. But it does work fine. You guys, this thing sells for quite a bit of money on eBay. So, and I love The Christmas Story. So I got it with the intentions of possibly selling it. I saw on eBay it sell for quite a bit of money. I've seen like the cheapest sold listing was like $30-something. Was there a rubber band in here? No. I've got one downstairs. Anyway, I'm gonna put it downstairs. I'm either gonna keep it or sell it. I don't know. I love it. I personally love it. If I had, okay, so this is like my, what dear? Okay, I am almost done. My idea is like, my husband's like, he would like to get vintage kind of furniture, and he's actually kind of looked on eBay and Facebook Marketplace. He saw some things. I saw a chair the other day. I almost bought it. It was pink, but I'm like, I want something to go, hold on Journey, I want something to go with your green record player, you know, some of that old vintagey green and orange, and you know, something that was in Mima's basement, you know, that she, you know, didn't get a lot of use. And anyway, so yeah, and I'm like, if we had that and we could have a little, and that lamp could go on the side table. Anyway, I found this today. Look at this, you guys. Just look at this. It unfortunately, it is the enamel pots, and it looked worse than this. I'm not using it, by the way, but I did get a lot of it. It's, you know, the enamel is rough, so, and it's kind of like, you know, you can kind of see. But I gave it a good bath. The bottom was caked with black, but it's not no more. I told my husband, I was like, it was $2.99, I think. I'm like, I just love the way it looks. I'm like, I'd love to see that sitting, like, if I don't know. And up there is going to change. My husband got rid of a bunch of stuff that was, I don't know if you can see, up here. The guy that bought a lot of toys bought a bunch of stuff up there. So now it's just kind of like mismatched. Like, a lot of my chicken stuff is up there. And I have the crocheted items that Colleen made me. And the one Sue made me. Carolyn. And there's the chicken I got for Christmas. And our punch bowl, and our, you know, there's just a lot of like miscellaneous stuff, knickknacks and such stuff up there. I want to like take it all down, wipe it all down. Next year I want to have like a Christmas village up there. Yeah, goals, right? My goals. But I just thought it would be really nice just to kind of put, you know, have a rhyme or reason, like a kind of a theme. I can do some old vintage like kitchen stuff. Anyway, another day, another time. But yeah, I picked that up and I'm just gonna put it downstairs on a shelf. And then I have been looking for a vintage crock pot. Found this one. It's vintage, but it's not like, you know, crazy. But it's clean and very beautiful, and it belonged to Betty. Gosh, I don't remember her last name, but she had one of her address labels on it, and then on the inside, because if you don't know, here in the South, a lot of, you know, church get-togethers, and you label your stuff so that way you get it back. Actually, I took it off. I had my name on my dish when I took it to church. Anyway, so this was $6.90, $7.99. I don't know. I tried it. It worked. And I'm like, I wanted this New Year's Eve because we made little cocktail weenies. And my crock pot, my new crock pot, which is over there, just was too big. I just had one little pack of cocktail weenies. I didn't want a whole bunch of cocktail weenies because it was just us, and so this would have been perfect. So when I was carrying it out, this lady was like, oh, I come here looking for a crock pot. I was like, good luck. Anyway, those are the items that I have thrifted. Journey's chewing at the bit. She's already watching TV, but she's going to eat her lunch. I am finishing up my end of the year vlog. I actually finished it last night, but I forgot a few clips that I wanted to add to it, so I'm adding those in, and then I have to resave it, and that takes about an hour-ish to save the video to my computer in the form that you guys see it. And then from there, it takes about an hour to upload to YouTube. So I'm hoping I can get that up today. Today is January 2nd, so hopefully I can get that up. And then I think I've left off on December 16th. And so I'm going to continue, and hopefully I can get a lot of those videos posted. Though might be 2 a day, it might be 3 a day. It just depends on how soon I can get them edited. Business is I have orders to work on, so I do have to work today. And so once I get this video done and saved, this will probably go up, and I'm trying to get probably December 17th as well posted today. School, we're starting back up with school, and so I got school, I got work, I got cleaning, I got a lot of things to get done today, and it is already 2:55. So sometimes I think I over pack my day, so I'm trying to do better about that, because realistically I'm like, if I just get the end of the year video saved and finished, and that's one thing, check. And then we're just gonna do a little review for school. We're not gonna deep dive into it. It's Thursday, so we're gonna review today, we're gonna review tomorrow, and then we're gonna deep dive into it on Monday. So I'm trying not to overcrowd my schedule with that. We're gonna have fried pork chops for dinner, and probably potatoes and onions. I got a few potatoes left, and that's, you know, just something we can have. Journey just loves fried pork chops now. Like, I try to make things that I know the girls will eat. Like Monday? Yeah, I think Monday I made potato soup for Sterling, because that's one of her favorites. Potato soup and chicken noodle soup. And I hadn't made potato soup in a long time. So my husband does dishes, you guys, so he runs the dishwasher, he stacks the dishwasher, he does all that. And he fusses at me for the way I stack a dishwasher. But he has to have it where everything will fit. He will pack it. What would you like? More mac and cheese? Anyway. I need to eat my lunch and get some of this stuff accomplished. Hi. It's me. So I went ahead and I took our tree down and a lot of our decorations. It's in a pile in the living room. Like, I put everything in their boxes and stuff, and so I got a pile of boxes, but there's still a lot of stuff I gotta take down, so I gotta get another tote. Yeah, I just wanted to get a majority of it taken care of, so I did. Now down here, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. But I have to work. I have a customer who orders from me every year. She orders multiple shirts from me, and she requested a specific design, and so I'm gonna make hers. I might make a couple other ones, just depending. I'm gonna put something on. My video should be up pretty soon. My end of the year. I never did edit another one. Like I told you, I always overbook myself, no matter what. And I had somebody ask, they want to know why my videos were so far behind. It's just because it takes a lot of time. Editing videos takes hours. So those that don't know, just especially like my videos are always like longer, and so they do take. So imagine if the video is an hour long, I have to watch that. It's like you go through chunks and you edit a little piece, and you might shorten it, you might cut some stuff out, you might whatever, and then you go to your next clip and you put that in there, and you might shorten it, and then, you know, you have to watch that clip, and then the next clip, and you gotta shorten it or whatever, trim it, and then watch that clip, and then you might go back through and watch all those clips together. Then you might add your other clips in, and then you might watch all of that together, and then you might add, you know, your last clips or whatever, and then you'll watch all of that together. So if the video is an hour long, that, you know, so you're watching, that might take, you know, 3 or more hours to edit the video, and then you've got to save it, and that takes a lot of time, and then you have to upload it, and that takes time. So if I had somebody to edit for me, it wouldn't be a problem, right? But I don't. In fact, I do like to edit, but sometimes, okay, so I just did my end of the year video. I'm seeing if it's ready yet. And that literally took me hours, days, really. I think I edited, I think the first day that I started, I might have edited 5 or 6 hours on it. Then the next day I edited a few more, who knows, hours. And then a few more hours after that. And honestly, it probably took, let's see, if it was 6 hours one day, I know it was, you know, that one day I sat there all day editing, and then we went somewhere, and then I came back and edited some more. 12, maybe 24-ish hours maybe to edit. I mean, I edited again on it for 2.5 hours, 3 hours today to get it to the final state. I edited last night 3 or 4 hours. So yeah, editing just takes a lot of time, and that's why I'm spread pretty thin. I'm like, you know, but it's something that I enjoy. I enjoy doing it, so it's not like a burden or, you know, oh, I have to edit. No, I like to edit. In fact, if I could just make money off YouTube and like that could be my job, I think I'd probably get burnt out on it for sure though. But you know, I can't. I got to have my job. This is my job. Embroidery is my job. This is where I make my money. And then like YouTube is just another avenue of revenue. And 1 month I made $500. And I was really excited about that. But that's just because that one video went viral. Generally, it's been 100, I think, last month. And I don't mind sharing this with y'all. I mean, you know, a lot of people wonder, like, how much do you make on YouTube? So, technically speaking, if you broke it down into what I make, like, doing it, I probably make pennies an hour and not dollars an hour. I made like $180 for the month of November that I got paid in December. And for the month of December, which I will get paid for in January, it was like $150. Not breaking the bank there. And so the amount of hours I put in on each video editing, you know, is definitely more, probably more than I don't know. Let's say if I posted a video a day, say if it was just 3, that'd be like 90 hours. See what I'm saying? Yeah. If it takes me 3 hours to edit one vlog, then, and I posted a vlog every day for 30 days, that would be 90. But, and like, longer vlogs take longer time, and shorter vlogs take shorter time, so it just varies. Anyway. So yeah, I got Christmas put away, not put away, but taken down, like the tree taken down. I gotta take the garland that I made. I'm scared because, you know, it's gonna be like all over the place. But I want to do that, and like I said, I want to clean off up there. I want to get up there with like soap and water and like scrub that down. So I never did. I kind of touched on my New Year's resolutions, and if you want to call them resolutions, goals. I like to call them goals. And last year, I kind of hit a lot of my goals, but there's some goals that I didn't. And I didn't realize that. I was like, oh yeah. Like I wanted to travel more, which we didn't travel. We went to Michigan. That was about it for last year. And it's just because my job tanked. Honestly, that's all. And last year was just horrible, and for a good portion I was so, I won't say I was depressed about it. I was just, maybe I was depressed about it. I was just, I don't know. It's like one of those things where I'm grateful for what I do have. I'm grateful, for my family. I'm grateful, for all of that. But if you don't have any money and you can't afford to buy the things, necessities, even like groceries, or pay your bill, I mean, all our bills were paid, all of our food, was bought and stuff like that. But I almost feel like I couldn't do my share. I couldn't, like, there was a few times my husband paid my portion of the bills. He's not making any more money, and a lot of people are like, oh, you should be thankful you have somebody that can help that. I am thankful, but at the same time, he doesn't make any more money than he already makes. So if that makes sense, it'd be like, I don't know. And plus, things have skyrocketed. Things cost so much more money now, and yeah, it was just a bad year. And we don't necessarily have to go on vacation. We don't have to do those things, but we like to go out and make memories as a family. We like to go to the beach. It's only 4 hours away, but it still costs money. You still got to get a hotel, you still got to have gas money, you still got to have food money, the whole spiel. So this year I'm not making any more. I haven't been making any more. Okay, so let's say it started really all year. It started from it started way back in 2023 that, my business kind of tanked and people just weren't buying, they were buying what they needed, not a shirt, not an embroidered shirt, you know what I mean? And so, I think last year, like, thrifting kind of really took off for me, like finding stuff cheaper at the thrift store rather than, brand new, that kind of, and it was exciting, and it's the thrill of the hunt. And so that, that kind of helped me get over my, I won't call it depression. It wasn't depressed. I wasn't depressed. It wasn't like, I don't want to get out of bed, or it was just, it just sucked. It just really sucked that I felt like I had worked so hard to get to where I was, and it was just like gone. It was just like, I used to make 1,000-ish a week. If not 1,000, it would be more than 1,000 a week. And I worked my tail off. I worked my tail off doing it, but I never had to worry about groceries. I never have to worry about if my bills were going to be paid. I never have to worry about, like, if I needed to order thread or needles or stabilizer or any of that stuff. I had money coming in constantly, so I was able to get my shirts, I was able to get my thread, my stabilizers, my bobbins, all that stuff. And then when business just drops, and then you're like, okay, I made $20. I really need bobbins, but we also need some food. What am I gonna do? You know what I mean? I have to have the bobbins to make their order, and we have to have food to live. It was just one of, I don't want to talk about it. Why'd you guys even bring that up anyway? No, but seriously, yeah, so last year just kind of, I won't say it sucked. It didn't suck. I did a lot of, like, I like focused a lot of my time elsewhere, in other places, since I wasn't working as much. I bought a canner. I started canning things. We had a garden. I filmed a lot of different things just because I didn't want to be in front of the camera. I didn't want to talk about, oh, woe is me. I didn't want to put that on y'all, or or have, I don't know. I just didn't want to I just didn't want to share that. I wanted to share positive stuff. I wanted to share, you know, things that I will want to remember. Like, I filmed the animals, I filmed the garden, I filmed butterflies, I filmed bugs, I filmed the birds, picking peaches, and then canning them, and, you know, I filmed a lot of that stuff. So if you notice, like, in the beginning of this channel, that's when I went through the whole change, and that's when I was like, I'm going to start a new channel, because I thought, well, my other channel was basically, I was working for nothing, because there was a few months that I didn't make $100 on that channel. And a lot of it has to do with having videos that do well. So I had a video go viral on this channel, which in turn kind of sucks. It made me some money. It made me $500. But the way it will work on my channel is that, oh, this person put out a video that got this many views, but all her other videos don't get that many views. So, you know, let's not show her, because, you know, her videos suck. This one video did good. The rest of them suck. Basically. So on my other channel, I had that happen. How to Hoop a Onesie. Took off. A lot of people watched it. A lot of people subscribed to me for that video. But that's not what I wanted my channel to be about. And that's not what brought, you know, yeah, it's my job. It'd be like if you have a job outside of your house, wherever you work, it would be like if you had to film where you work and show your job. You see what I'm saying? It's like would my husband want to take the camera and go show his work every day? And this is what I'm doing. And then in 10 years, is he going to want to sit down and watch that and see what he was doing at his job? You know, probably not. So I like to vlog. I like to show all the things. And then at the, you know, in 10 years, we watched some of our highlights from over the past, you know, years. And it was fun to sit down and watch those. We watched them while we were getting ready to watch our end of the year review before I tweaked it some more, so it should be ready to go. I'm gonna see if it's ready and I'm gonna get to work. But
thanks for watching. Hey, tomorrow. Bye, guys.